The sun dips lower, its light softening, signaling the relentless march of time. Another month concludes, its energies fading into the vast ocean of memory. August, a period of growth, perhaps of challenge, now stands on the precipice of its end. And as the calendar prepares to turn as September awaits, there is an ancient understanding that calls to us, a wisdom echoing from the quiet halls of the Shaolin Temple. Before a new cycle truly begins, one must cleanse. Not merely the physical space around us, but the inner landscape that defines our existence. This is not superstition, it is strategy. It is the wisdom of preparing the soil before planting the new seed. It is the ritual of purification, a necessary act for anyone who truly wishes to be the master of their own path. We accumulate, we gather experiences, emotions, thoughts, like dust settling on a forgotten altar. Some are illuminating, some are heavy, some are simply unnecessary. These accumulations, subtle as they may seem, begin to cloud our perception, to weigh down our spirit, to subtly dictate our reactions rather than allow us to act with clear intention. The end of a month, the transition from August to September, offers a potent window, a natural point of demarcation, to consciously shed what no longer serves. To do otherwise is to carry yesterday's burdens into tomorrow's opportunities. To cleanse is to create space. To cleanse is to reclaim your power. To cleanse is to truly step forward as one who is aware, one who is prepared, one who is, in essence, chosen. For the chosen one is not merely gifted, the chosen one is disciplined. The chosen one understands the profound importance of continuous purification. In the Shaolin tradition, every action, every movement, every breath holds symbolic weight, a deeper philosophical underpinning. Consider the practice of sweeping the temple grounds. Is it merely about removing dirt? Or is it a meditation on impermanence, a deliberate act of clearing the mind, making space for clarity? The physical act becomes a mirror for the internal state. We understand that what manifests in the external world often has its roots in the internal. Therefore, to prepare for a new month, a new season, a new chapter, is to consciously engage in a process of internal purification. This ritual is not a complex esoteric performance. It is a return to simplicity, a conscious engagement with the elements of your own being, a deliberate act of letting go. Before September 1st, you have this opportunity, this mandate, if you truly wish to step into the fullness of what the new month can offer. It is a call to clear the slate, not just superficially but profoundly, allowing your true essence to shine through, unburdened. This concept of cleansing, of purification, is not a modern invention. It is as ancient as the first breath drawn by a meditator beneath a Bodhi tree. In Shaolin, our training is a constant process of refinement, of chipping away at what is not essential, revealing the core. When we practice our forms, the initial movements are often clumsy, laden with unnecessary tension, external thought. But through repetition, through focused intention, we begin to shed these layers. The unnecessary muscle tension relaxes. The wandering mind becomes focused. The movement flows, pure and unadulterated. This shedding is cleansing. This purification of movement leads to a purification of mind. The purpose is always the same: to return to our natural state, one of stillness, clarity, and unhindered potential. This is the bedrock of our philosophy, the understanding that true strength comes not from accumulation, but from reduction, not from adding, but from releasing. Our ancestors, in their profound connection to the rhythms of nature, understood that seasons change, and with them the energies shift. They knew that the end of one cycle was an invitation to release the old before embracing the new. They didn't simply move forward, they prepared to move forward. Imagine a pristine stream. If it flows over rocks covered in stagnant leaves and debris, its waters will not be as clear, its current not as strong. But if the path is cleared, the water flows with power and purity. Our lives are much the same. We are constantly flowing, constantly moving through time. But what is the quality of that flow? Is it hindered by the debris of past regrets, unfulfilled expectations, lingering resentments, or the simple clutter of an overstimulated mind? The philosophical foundation of this cleansing ritual is the profound understanding that to neglect the inner landscape is to invite stagnation. To actively engage with it is to invite vibrancy, clarity, and unshakable inner peace. This is the Shaolin way, practical wisdom applied directly to the challenges of human existence. It is about actively participating in your own evolution, not passively allowing life to happen to you. The enemy we confront in this ritual is not an external force, but the insidious cycle of accumulation, of holding on. It is the karmic loop of attachment to thoughts, emotions, and past narratives that subtly dictate our present reality. This enemy manifests as the weight in your chest when you recall a past slight, the gnawing anxiety about a future uncertainty, the constant hum of distraction that prevents true presence. It is the unconscious habit of carrying yesterday's unfinished business into today. This is the true adversary, the self-imposed prison of an unexamined mind, a heart cluttered with unresolved echoes. We tell ourselves stories about who we are based on past experiences, and these stories, if unexamined, become chains. We respond to new situations with old patterns, react with pre-programmed emotions, and wonder why our lives feel repetitive, why true freedom seems elusive. This is the cycle we aim to break. The solution, the powerful practice you must engage in before September 1st, is not about fighting this enemy directly, but about dissolving it through conscious release. It is a threefold cleansing ritual, unifying movement, breath, and intention. First, the physical space. Before the new month begins, take time to physically cleanse your immediate environment. This is not about superficial tidying. This is about conscious decluttering. Go through your living space, your workspace, even your digital space. What do you truly need? What brings you joy or serves a clear purpose? What is simply taking up space, collecting dust, or draining your energy? As you remove each item, as you delete each unnecessary file, as you organize each drawer, let it be a mirror for your inner state. Each act of physical decluttering is an affirmation. I am creating space. I am letting go of what is unnecessary. I am preparing for clarity. Feel the lightness as you release. This is not just a chore, it is an active meditation, a visible representation of your inner commitment to purification. When you consciously create order in your external world, you send a powerful signal to your internal world, inviting order there too. This is the first step, tangible and immediate, in severing the ties to the old cycle. Second, the emotional release. This is where many falter, for the emotional baggage is often the heaviest. Find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. Sit in a comfortable posture, spine erect but relaxed. Close your eyes. Begin to simply observe your breath, allowing it to deepen, to become smooth and even. Now, bring to mind any lingering emotions from August or even further back that feel unresolved, heavy, or stagnant. It could be frustration, disappointment, a sense of incompleteness, resentment, or even unexpressed gratitude. Do not judge these emotions. Do not try to push them away. Simply acknowledge their presence. Allow them to arise. Visualize these emotions as dense, dark clouds within your being. Now, as you exhale, imagine each breath carrying a portion of these clouds out of your body, out of your mind. With each inhale, imagine drawing in clear, pure light, filling the space left behind. With each exhale, release. This is an active letting go. You're not trying to fix the past event that caused the emotion. You are simply releasing the emotional residue. Continue this practice for 10 to 15 minutes, or until you feel a discernible shift, a sense of lightness. This is the heart's purification, an essential act for breaking the karmic loop of emotional attachment. It requires courage, the courage to face what is within, and the discipline to let it go. Third, the mental purification. Our minds are ceaseless factories of thought, many of which are repetitive, negative, or simply unproductive. To cleanse the mind is to bring conscious awareness to this internal dialogue. Again, find your quiet space. Sit. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Notice the patterns, the recurring narratives, the fears, the anxieties, the criticisms. Do not engage with them. Simply observe them as if they are clouds passing in the sky. Now bring your attention to the concept of the chosen one. In the Shaolin sense, this means the one who chooses awareness, who chooses discipline, who chooses their path consciously. Before September 1st, make a conscious mental commitment to choose only those thoughts that serve your highest purpose, your growth, your inner peace. As unwanted thoughts arise, instead of engaging, gently return your focus to your breath, or to a single positive affirmation, such as, I am clear, I am present, I am free. Each time you redirect your attention, you are actively purifying your mental landscape, strengthening your capacity for conscious choice. This is the cultivation of mental discipline, the ultimate tool for breaking free from the unseen chains of repetitive thinking. It is the practice of becoming the observer rather than the prisoner of your own mind. The union of these three practices, physical, emotional, and mental, forms the complete cleansing ritual. It is a powerful holistic approach to preparing your entire being for the new cycle. The movement of clearing, the breath of releasing, the intention of conscious choice. Together, they dissolve the old and make way for the new. This is the climax, the heart of the matter, the direct path to breaking free from the old cycles. This is how we transcend mere existence and begin to truly live. The consequences of this diligent cleansing are profound. You will not merely feel lighter, you will be lighter. The decisions you make in September will be unclouded by the unresolved residues of August. Your interactions will be more authentic, less reactive. Your energy will be directed with greater focus, rather than being dissipated by internal clutter. This practice is an affirmation that true freedom is not the absence of external constraints, but the liberation from internal ones. It is the freedom to choose your response, to create your reality, to walk your path with unwavering clarity and purpose. Imagine beginning September with a mind as clear as a mountain spring, a heart as expansive as the sky, and a physical space that reflects inner harmony. This is not a dream, it is the direct result of disciplined action. Understand this: freedom, genuine, profound freedom, is not chaotic. It requires rhythm. It demands discipline. Just as the Shaolin practitioner meticulously repeats their forms, honing their body and mind, so too must we meticulously attend to the inner rhythms of our lives. The cleansing ritual before September 1st is an act of rhythmic discipline. It sets a precedent. It establishes a pattern. It signals to your entire being and to the universe that you are committed to living a life of conscious intention, not merely drifting through the tides of circumstance. You are not simply waiting for things to change. You are actively changing yourself, creating the conditions for transformation. This is the deep, empowering truth. You are not a victim of your past. You are the architect of your future. And the foundation of that future is built on the clarity of the present moment, continuously purified. The message is clear, simple, and powerful. The power to shape your reality resides within you. The choice to step into September with renewed purpose, with a clean slate, with a spirit unburdened, is yours alone. Do not let this opportunity pass. Embrace this cleansing ritual, for it is not just an act for a single month, but a seed planted for a lifetime of conscious living. Take this wisdom, apply it with discipline, and witness the transformation. You are the chosen one, not by destiny alone, but by your conscious choices and your unwavering commitment to your own path. As the sun sets on August, let us anchor this intention deep within. If this message resonates, if you feel the call to clarity, then like this video to empower your journey and subscribe to the Shaolin Path to continue walking this ancient road of wisdom and self-mastery together. Until next time, remain present, remain aware, and always keep polishing your inner mirror.